So, you're supposed to be Tom's best friend that he won't shut up about. Well, I don't see the appeal. That is very gross. Let's go.
All right, yeah, so there's a lot going on here, right? So just to do like a brief narration of the events that have happened so far here. So you may guys recall here the trailer that came out beforehand, the original trailer with the original design of Sonic, and it looked like a small child wearing a Sonic costume. It looked very unappealing. Dare I say even creepy. It was like it's impressive. It triggered some like uncanny valley feelings even for me, as like but it was like aiming to be like, you know, an anthropomorphic hedgehog, but it looked like just a creepy misformed human, and it like was really, really bad, right? In an attempt to like, you know, try to ground Sonic conceptually and I guess more realism, but like just it doesn't work, because like who's it meant to appeal to? Like it doesn't appeal to anyone who's not already a Sonic fan, and I can't imagine strangers are gonna find that thing really appealing to look at in the first place. So yeah, definitely really, really bad. And this is such a jarring thing that it kind of off-puts everything else about the film. But you know, the film got delayed from the initial November 2019 release, and now it's a Valentine's Day, February 14, 2020 release. So I got a 4-month delay to overhaul a lot of the, you know, I mean, I was seeing the entirety of the CGI that involves Sonic here. So that was a no small task. That's a very daunting task, to say the least. So it's very impressive they were able to get it this clean up here, which is pretty cool. Notably, this was done Tyson Hesse, the guy who did the Sonic Mania shorts, and you know, he's a very, very talented artist that did a lot of the cover art for the initial IDW published Sonic comics as well. Was consulted, or became like the head of visuals or whatever, because he consulted like the rigging, the fur, and the lighting, and all the other aspects of like Sonic's direction going forward. So that's kind of why it looks just way more expressive now and all that stuff. So just really, really, you know, you got the right people, you know, bless Hess. I completely agree with that one, dude. What's notable here though now is that now the movie's like visually competent. Now you have the film without that jarring, distracting point to complain about. And what you have here now is like, it's important to sit back and really examine here that this is pretty much a very simple movie. You can pretty much probably replace Sonic with Smurfs, and it's the same plot. Now, I'm not here to be negative. I'm just here to like to keep it 100 right now. Okay, yeah, X main character comes from their foreign land or comes from their home world to a foreign land. With their powers being, you know, scrutinized by, I don't know, the human military, and they want to use their power for the power of good and for their friends. It's all about friendship and and it's a very simple, predictable thing. Obviously, I'm in because I have a huge emotional bias towards Sonic, so I'm just like, I'm hyped to see a Sonic film in my lifetime. Feels good to, you know, to be alive at this time and see all this come together here, right? Even if the plot isn't what's gonna keep you there, and maybe even the Sonic characterization will only like entertain you briefly, the X factor here is definitely that Jim Carrey depicting Robotnik is gonna be really, really hot. Like, I think that's going to be the real thing. Like, if you're an adult like me and you're like, okay, am I really going to see a film that's like, you know, essentially it's barely dodging the realm of being a live action Smurfs? It's okay though, because the X factor here is you have Jim Carrey playing Robotnik. I'm not even mad anymore about whatever things that have been done. You know, the loyalty to the evil proudness of Dr. Eggman or Robotnik or whatever. Because now I'm just like, yeah, well, fuck all that. It's all whack. Dude, you got Jim Carrey now? Like, yeah, derail everything and let Jim Carrey just make the thing into whatever it needs it to be. Like, fucking dude, let's fucking go. I'm gonna see it day one, night one, frame one. I'm in. Like, I'm excited. The question here though is like, obviously with this massive amount of fan reception and like this interactive thing between the audience reception and what it became now and Tyson Hesse, let me give you the X factor, right? Will this film be open to sequels? Yes, obviously, I think so. It's gonna make, what else gonna do? Not make more money? Like, Paramount's been sitting on, Paramount they can't tap Michael Bay anymore, so there's no more Transformers films happening involving Michael Bay. So now you have to like figure out this gaping gap in Paramount's I don't know, whatever kid division of their animated films or whatever. So yeah, I do think there will be more films. You heard that one line in the trailer. It was like, I use my power for my friends. And my suspicion there is there might be an indication that some of Sonic's friends from the other world might be coming in, or might make like a post-credits cameo where you see like Tails' shadow or Knuckles' shadow. I don't know. I can't really say, or not at all. I mean, I can't say really where things would go here, but I do think you'll get some kind of Easter egg, fan service, sequel implication post-credit scene. I think it's like a given, but what direction it'll go, I'm not quite sure yet. We'll have to see. However, this is all small talk though. This is all small talk. The real talk here is that Tyson Hesse, who we all know, God fucking bless, is in this shit right now. He was consulted for this thing here. So what I'm hyped for is like, if this goes well and Sega stops being stupid and actually wants money, I mean, dude, just pull a Sony to Spider-Verse and just give 30 million to Tyson and whoever the fuck he wants to hire, and let them make a fucking 2D animated Sonic for a theatrical release. Fuck it, dude. Like fucking, dude, cure my erectile dysfunction, please. Like let me get sprung publicly, and I will happily, if it happens and I get a Woody on stream and I get banned, hey, God bless, it was worth it, y'all. I can't help it, dude. If you give him, look at what he just pulled here as being the head art consultant or whatever. Like, do Spider-Verse, man. Look, you can have your cake and eat it too. Look, Sony gets the live action Spider-Mans to get them in the MCU with Disney, because they negotiate the contracts well, and then you give the talented team over at Sony Pictures Animation to do the Spider-Verse stuff and then some. Yeah, Sony's happy right now, right? I mean, shit. I mean, they're all around. Like, you have a cult fan base throbbing at the cock, pre-cum everywhere, waiting for, look at that. They announced. Let me get this shit open. One second here. Let me get this fucking shit open. These boys come out here and just announce casually that Spider-Verse is coming out, April 2022. They announced that shit 3 years in advance, and look at the numbers. Look at this shit, dude. Fucking they throw it out there, and you're just like, yeah, 500,000 likes. What's up, dude? That's the cult, dude. I'm right there with them. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. I can't wait, dude. Let's fucking go. So in that regards here, if Paramount and Sega were smart, dude, let them just build the team up and let these boys come in here and give us what we really give what is internet justice due. Look how sick that is, dude. Dude, hire this man, get him in there. I think you can get I won't say it's quite to the size of Spider-Verse, but you got some very passionate Sonic fans, and if you did him like 2D animated justice, where you can just kind of go free ball and like ignore all the stupid inconsistent lore that Sega's established with the games over the last year, and really have like a focus on what you want out of a Sonic movie. I'm not saying Tyson should be director. I don't know who should be like, the writer and the director, but like Tyson on visuals, bro, it will look fucking tastic, dude. That's what I'm hoping for. I want the movie to do well. I want Sonic movies to succeed purely on the basis that one day we get Tyson further involved in the creative endeavors and we go from there. Whew, man, that is what gets me up at night, dude. Fuck yeah, man. What are your thoughts on the conspiracy that it was a huge marketing ploy in order to draw in fans by cover of a terrible original product?
Still, Illumination is still doing a Mario.
Yeah, I don't know, just stupid. If you think that's really what happened here, that's such a high reach. I mean, so there are some things that are a little bit sus, because if I recall correctly, the Sonic movie was originally slated for November 8th, 2019. So it was coming out the same month as Frozen 2, and that's just suicide. You're gonna try to compete with Frozen, dude? You're releasing your film within 3 months of Frozen coming out? Are y'all aware how ridiculous Frozen 1 was? Like, you couldn't Let It Go was like on fucking actual FM radio for like 100 years straight when that shit came out in 2013. Yeah, the idea that you even put this film within shooting range of Frozen 2 was kind of like already suicide. I don't know, some dumbass marketing executive thought he can do that with Sonic. Moana was better than Frozen. That's not even a hot take, bro. That's not even a hot take. I agree with that, actually. Oh, y'all mad? That's a cold take to me, dude. I agree with that. But yeah, I'm hoping that the Sonic movie does well, which it looks like it's gonna do well because there's a passionate cult behind it here. hopefully Paramount and Sega recognize that cult and see that, you know, Tyson saved this movie, and from here they'll just expand his capacity if he's willing. Obviously, I think he's obviously a huge Sonic fan. So with that in mind, here I'd love to see you let him get the right talent in there, and just like, I don't know, dude. I'm looking at the IDW comics now, and they're great, and I would love to see a 2D animated Sonic film done. To this day, dude, it's still like, man, if y'all haven't yet, dude, look at the fucking let me see here, Sonic 1996 OVA. If you haven't gotten the chance, dude, fucking bro, hop on this shit, dude. Some of the action sequences in the 96 OVA are so fucking good, dude. Oh my god. And like, there's a lot of potential here. Like, you can get, I would dare say, anyone who fucks with Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z in terms of like spectacle and action, or even just anime in general, I think there's a pretty big crossover here of anime fandom who would fuck with a very well done action oriented Sonic traditional animated movie. So maybe I'm just sucking at Sonic's purple blue hedgehog cock a little too much here, but I feel like the potential here with Tyson at the realm, oh my god, dude. There's my rant on Sonic. I'm excited for it. I will be there. It's gonna be a double date. It's gonna be my erection and my girlfriend, and we're all gonna walk in together, all happy at the theater. Like, I'm ready to see this shit and laugh and everything else. But ultimately, yes, my emotional bias for my Sonic fandom is very valid right now, because ultimately I'm trying my best just to also admit here that it is essentially a CGI live action Smurfs film, but it has Sonic as a blue character rather than the Smurfs. I don't think that's fair. If you disagree with that, all right, cool, whatever. But it doesn't, whatever though, because obviously I'm a huge Sonic fan, so fuck it, I don't give a shit.